Hello, everybody. Uh, what I'm wanting to do in this video is try to come up with some sort of new type of topology based on the definition, the traditional definition of topology. Shapes that don't change whenever they're distorted, bent, folded, stretched, other properties of shapes. Well, this topology deals with a whole collection of shapes, if you want to call them that, elements, reality and virtual realities and virtual realities, a whole collection of a reality, real or virtual. And if you know where I'm leading to with this, going to with this, it's this mirror world topology that I have for televisual portals. And if the metaverse was perfected, you could almost call them cosmic portals. I believe they would have about the same type of properties in the visual sense, the visual realm. And this is the mirror world topology that consists of the outside world of both the corresponding portals and their cloaking inner world, which is only virtual. Then the real holodeck, which consists of light and matter, and the virtual holodeck. I got that wrong. This is a cloaking holodeck in this diagram. The real holodeck, cloaking interface that is the outside world brought in, transferred to the real holodeck, where matter and light are in, and then back to the virtual holodeck, where only light consists inside there, transmitted over to the other real holodeck, to its virtual holodeck, transmitted back over to the real holodeck, to its virtual holodeck, carrying a virtual copy of each person in their own holodeck with them as they make their way to this recursion, this constant recursion, this mirror world. I call it mirror world because it's both physical, alternating physical light and matter, and just light, or just, well, real and virtual. Real worlds and virtual worlds that consist of only of light. You can't have a physical object in the cloaking interface, or it would interfere with the light being transferred to make the orb, the portal orb body invisible outside. So that's the virtual only, but the holodeck consists of occupants or other objects. And the virtual holodeck consists of flipping the person or objects over in negative form to transmit over to turn back into a positive form. And these are mirror worlds to each other. The outside real world is included into the holodeck or into the cloaking interface, which is virtual, to the real holodeck, to the virtual holodeck, to the real holodeck, to its virtual holodeck, to the real holodeck, back and forth along that recursion. And these are images of a televisual portal, which could very well be a cosmic portal. And when the televisual portals are perfected, when the metaverse is perfected, concealed from the outside world and hidden worlds inside, real and virtual, then you can compare this to this series metaverse and these parallel multiverses. And this is an old diagram I've had before that I drew up on here on this board. And the origin always is at the present moment zero. This is the metaverse where these mirror worlds exist in. And these are moments in time, from the zero moment to the first moment, second moment, third moment, up the line of time to the negative moment, first, second, third negative moment, to backwards in time of our reality, our metaverse reality. I believe with the metaverse perfected, you can peer into the unobservable multiverses, the parallel multiverses that exist along with our own in a quilted multiverse sort of fashion. And you have a positive, this is an alternate multiverse reality, parallel reality, where maybe one Planck particle might differ in one direction, or in another reality, two particles might differ in one direction, or three particles, or something like that. The probabilities would be different. This might go in a positive, might go towards the future in 1, 2, or 3 different directions, 4 different, or this is the, well, I put it right here just for as an example. The origin would start at right here, for example, 2 particles, different in 2 different directions, giving you a whole different quilted multiverse. And you start at 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the moments, Planck moments, where Planck particles different, Planck units differ by 1, 2, 3 directions or something. And this is going backwards in time, where these virtual worlds, these virtual parallel multiverses, in a quilted multiverse fashion. And the key thing to know about all this is that all these virtual worlds can be recorded in the memory banks of like a quantum computer that can process many different parallel realities at one time. And so when you go out in time, it's just a matter of picking up the right program to select one multiverse where it's different, one particle going back, 2 particles, 3 particles, Planck units, whatever, are going forward, where the direction is going forward, and this into the future. And these multiverses exist on both sides of this. These particles go this way, some certain polarity, and these go the opposite polarity. So that's the dividing line between the metaverse and the multiverse, the hidden multiverse, that are really just recorded instances of the quilted multiverse in the program of a parallel processing computer that can process all these superposition patterns, programs. So this is a topology that I'm trying to work on, trying to create a real topology based on a televised topology, which could very well lead to cosmic portals. And I think that's it. Thanks a lot.